if you're trying to decide between eXp Realty and LPT Realty, I need you to listen up. I want to share with you my personal story of why I left eXp Realty, joined LPT Realty, even had a stint over at Ryan Serhant's brokerage, Serhent, ultimately just to come back to eXp. The truth is, I wasted time, I wasted money, and I made my decisions based off of hype and not real results. But the good news is you don't have to. I'm going to walk you through exactly what happened at each brokerage, what I learned, and why I came back to eXp for reasons you probably wouldn't expect. Hey guys, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Matt Sumlin. I'm a top producing agent based out of Tampa, Florida. And if at any point during this video you want to schedule a one-on-one call with me, whether you're thinking about joining eXp, LPT, Serhent, or you're just kind of undecided about which brokerage might be a good fit, you can book a private Zoom call with me via link down in the description. I would love to help. Let's jump into it. So why I left eXp. At the time, I was being pitched on this new brokerage with a similar business model. They had revenue share, they had stocks, they had the works, and I bought into the idea that it might be better. I also made the mistake of listening to people that weren't even succeeding in real estate. Pretenders, honestly. They sounded convincing, but ultimately, they weren't where I wanted to be. And I'll admit, I was itching to try something new. A brand new fresh start at this new brokerage, accumulate stocks early. They were going to pay for all my marketing at the same time. They said they were going to help me grow my downline, so I left eXp. Why I joined LPT Realty. At first, it looked super attractive. A Florida-based brokerage where I could earn stock before the company was even publicly traded. I was told they were the fastest growing brokerage in history and that my downline would explode. It sounded like I was getting in early on something big. Plus, they offered mentoring, support, growth, free advertising, all the things every agent wants to hear. But here's what actually happened. The rev share money I was getting at LPT was a fraction of the rev share money I was making at eXp, and nobody told me that up front. It almost felt like a bait and switch, and a lot of it has to do with the 100% commission option or the 80-20 split with rev share option. Also at LPT, the branding didn't align with mine at all. I've worked hard to build this luxury feel within my business, and at LPT, it kind of felt like I was at a discount brokerage, and the energy just wasn't there. I also realized that I wasn't learning or being challenged. I always felt like I was a top producer in the room, and that's not the room that I want to be in. I want to be in the room surrounded by people that are forcing me to level up, and all those promises about mentoring and guidance, yeah, that never happened, so I left. Then I joined Serhent. This one's a little personal to me because I grew up watching $1 Million Listing on TV, and Ryan Serhant is one of those people who inspired me to even get into real estate. So when the opportunity came to join his brokerage, I was hyped. The branding, next level. The luxury presence in line with my business. And being associated with a company that has one of the biggest followings on social media in this industry felt like the move. But here's the thing. After negotiating some solid perks, I still found myself paying massive monthly and transaction fees. No stock, no cap, no downline, no long-term wealth plan. So I had this moment and I thought to myself, am I going to be stuck in sales forever? Still chasing deals, showing homes when I'm well into my 60s? That idea literally scares the hell out of me. And even though Serhent is very well known, unless you're in Miami or New York, what I realized is my clients didn't even care about the brand that I was associated with. They were hiring me because of me. So again, it didn't solve the long-term problem. That's when I made the decision to come back to eXp. And this time I wasn't chasing hype or promises. I knew exactly what I was coming back to and what I had lost. I wanted a platform where I could stop trading time for money and start building something more scalable. The stock I've been awarded as an icon agent, the revenue share, the ability to build a business with no ceiling, that's real and that's what's changed my life. But here is the kicker. Who you partner with at eXp and have as your sponsor could be everything. I'm with the Wolfpack at eXp, led by Mike Sherrard, and that's made all the difference. The social media training, the mentorship, the branding, and most importantly, the community of agents winning at a high level. This just isn't about hanging your license. This is about building a future with people who actually show you how. If you're in the middle deciding which brokerage is right for you, don't guess, let's talk. I've made the mistakes, and I found the path that's working. And I want to help you make the right call for your future. Book a private Zoom call with me using a link in the description. Let's talk about your goals, your current situation, and let's set you up for long-term success. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.